Hi, hello, I'm Bo. I and my partner Win are trying to pay off $68,000 worth of debt and buy a house so we can have some kind of financial stability for us and his three kids. This is our second paycheck of April, which for us is April 4th to April 17th. Yes, I know that is absolutely not the second half of April, but we budget by paycheck, and there are more than 28 days in most of these months. So, the months kind of shift, and that's okay. That's okay. Time isn't real, it's a construct. It's fine. Okay, so we are going to start here with my partner's paycheck Win. It's going to be his March 7th paycheck for $19.93. And then we have my paycheck from March 27th of $15.19. Okay. We try to stay ahead on our budget a little bit, so things don't actually show up in the budget when they happen as far as pay is concerned. Win in particular has a lot of fluctuations in his pay because he's a substitute teacher. So we try to stay ahead in order to keep things stable, to make sure that everything is paid and we don't have to keep dipping into savings. We can just move around paychecks and whatnot as needed. So my paycheck is $15.19. And we are not budgeting any other income. And let's see, from savings, is there anything that we're supposed to have? Actually, let us look. We have our handy dandy budget calendar here. So in the second paycheck, we have Prime, and it says closing, but we're actually not closing on this day. So this is supposed to be us closing on the house that we're buying, but that got pushed back. So that's not coming out. It's just going to be Prime. So Amazon Prime is, before we fill out anything else, Amazon Prime is $139. So we're just going to put Prime here. Before I forget, $139. And that's the only thing that should be coming out of savings. So that's what we also put up here. So from savings, $139. Look at that. It's like magic. So let's see what that adds up to. We have $19.93 plus $15.19 plus $139 equals $36.51. So that is what we are budgeting this go round. Yeah, there shouldn't be a whole lot going on. So it should be pretty easy. Okay, so investments. Sorry about the car going by. We are not investing right now. We are worried about buying a house and paying off debt. So on to Win's spending. So what do we have here? We have internet, kid copay, and S&M. So it's pretty straightforward. Internet is $71, and kid copay is $40 and $40, so that's $80, and that's going to be under kid bills. And then S&M collections is $50. And that's it for what comes out of his bank account. So these are color-coded according to what accounts things are coming out of. So his spending is blue, and all we have is internet, kid copay, S&M. So that's it for him. Except we also had Adventure. So Adventure is the money that the kids can earn for allowance. And miscellaneous is Win's spending money, essentially. So Let us see what that all adds up to. We have 80 plus 71 plus 50 plus 20 plus 50. So 271. 271. Okay. So we should be making some decent progress. So for saving, we get our priorities and our amounts from this here. So, Wynn's first priority for saving is the wedding. Next is gifts. Next is kid clothes and furniture and back to school. So this is 3, 4. And then his summer pay is 5. Okay. Now, it should be, this should be the amount that he's saving. This is from the monthly budget that we did. This should be how much we're saving, but let's see if the maths. Okay. So, first priority is wedding. Oh, actually, let's just do the simple math. So, his pay is $19.93, and then we subtract the $271 for his spending. So, $19.93 minus $271 equals $17.22. So that's how much he has to save. Oh wow. Okay, so it's going to be a very different number. Okay, so $17.22 is how much he has to save. It's very exciting times. Okay, so minus the first priority is the wedding fund. So that is, according to the month, $437. So minus $437 is $1285. Minus gifts, $217. It's $1068. Minus $114 for kids. That's $954 is left. And then $639 is what's left for summer pay. So, what should be left for summer pay, but we're going to have more than that. We're going to have $954, and I am 100% okay with that. Because, as I said, Wynn is a substitute teacher, so there are a lot of fluctuations in his pay, and in the summer he hardly makes anything. So we try to save so that the summer's lower income doesn't impact us too badly. But let's double check this math. We have $954 plus $217 plus $437 plus $114 equals $1722. Fantastic. Okay, so the math works out for his side of the budget. Now we go to my side of the budget. So we have monthly bills. So the only monthly bill I have coming out during this pay period, which is the 4th to the 17th, is my car wash. So that's $18. And then his debt is not getting anything, not until we are settled in this new house. Dining out, we aim for this Delulu $30. It's usually not. We usually overspend, but this is what we aim for. Groceries in bulk, $260. Transportation, what's that? Transportation is $60. Health is $80. Home shopping is $30. Birthdays, $5. Clothing and shoes, $50. Pet care, $15. Personal and Alphaba, $100. So that's my spending money, and then whatever part of the boys' allowance they decide to put in their savings accounts at the bank, I match those deposits. So let's see how much this all adds up to. We have 18 plus 30 plus 260 plus 60 plus 80 plus 30 plus 5 plus 50 plus 15 plus 100. So 648. Now, we're going to subtract that from my paycheck. So 1519 minus 648 is 871. So I am saving 871. And we're going to do this in priority order. So first priority is always Christmas. Second priority is moving. And third priority is insurance. Now, my insurance premium is actually going to change after we close on the house, because the way insurance usually works, if you didn't know, is if you bundle multiple types of insurance together with the same insurance company, they charge you less for each of them. You save by putting everything together. So my insurance premium is going to change, but I still want to save the normal amount for this school year, and then I will adjust next school year. So it's still a priority. Just, keep in mind, it's not going to be this way after this school year. Well, it's not going to be the same amount. It's going to be way less. So, first priority is Christmas, which is we always budget 95, because that's like absolute chaos, worst cards. 871 is how much we're saving total. So minus 95 equals 776. So then the second priority is moving fund. Moving fund, what are we budgeting? Ooh. Actually, I don't know how this is going to go. But we didn't save anything for insurance last go round, so I want to save the full insurance amount. So even though this is the third priority, I do want to put this up here first. So this should be 407. Because I didn't save for this at all last pay period. That leaves us with 369 for moving. We already saved a good amount for moving this pay period, but we didn't save anything for insurance, and I didn't want to leave insurance completely in the lurch. So we're going to go for the goal here for the month. And we only have one more month, if I'm not mistaken, of saving before we go into survival mode for the summer. So, woo! Okay, so let's double check the numbers. 369 plus 95 plus 407 is 871. Perfect. So let us check all the math, make sure it all works out. So we have 3651 minus 271 minus, oh, why did I do that? So write that down. Okay, minus 1722 is 1658. Minus 648 for my spending is 1010. Minus 871 for my saving is 139. And that's what's left, and that's what's being set aside for Amazon Prime, So 139 minus 139 is 0. That is a zero-based budget, which of course means that every dollar gets a job. It does not mean our bank account's at 0, because our bank accounts are never at 0. I would panic. I have approached 0 a couple times by accident, and that was horrifying, and I never want to do that again. So, I know we budget a little differently than most people, most couples in specific, because we don't share bank accounts. So this is Wynn's checking account, Wynn's savings account, my checking account, my savings account, and we make all the numbers add up so that we get to budget together, even though we don't actually have shared finances. We might share finances one day, maybe when his kids are adults, because he does share like parenting responsibilities with their mother, who is not me. And because of that, there are certain financial responsibilities that he has that my income should not be associated with, because they have 2 parents. I am neither of them. I am helping raise them, and I do love them, but I am not their parent. I am, in fact, soon to be wicked stepmom. Alphabet. Yeah, this is a little different from what most people do, but that's okay. I think that everyone should find like little bits and pieces from different budgeters that they like, and maybe find what works for you. It's okay. It's okay. This is very different from what I expected this paycheck to be. Because I was expecting to be closing on the house this pay period, which is not happening. It's going to actually be May. It's going to be in May. We shall see how that goes. Hopefully it won't get pushed back again. But even though I am veering away from the monthly budget a little bit, just because, you know, this is going to be a very different number. He has different numbers here. Like, it's okay. It's okay. As long as you're keeping a close eye on what's going on, and like making your shifts on purpose. Like, everything's okay. I love you. I appreciate you. I hope your budget is going well. Never forget that you deserve financial stability, and I hope you have a great day on purpose. Bye.